Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome you guys to my channel. I am making a Chinese 5-spice glazed pork belly. I'm going to do an egg fried rice with it and some baby bok choy. So we have our pork belly here. I have an Instant Pot. You can do it over the stove or in the oven, but this is like way quicker. So if you get your hands on one of these, okay, I definitely recommend. So we're going to season that pork belly. I already had it marinated, but I'm going to add some granulated onion powder. Going to add some Chinese 5-spice blend. This has anise, cinnamon, star anise, cloves, and ginger. So you don't want to add too much, but you want to add a good amount because it's going to be in our glazed sauce later. So don't add too much right now. But we have some ginger. That's already in the 5-spice, but it's okay. I like to add a little extra sweetness, so I add a little more ginger. Now garlic powder I use in almost everything except for desserts, but I'm definitely add garlic powder. If you have fresh ginger and fresh garlic, please, I recommend that, okay? But if you don't, it's all right. Now this is some white pepper. If you don't have white pepper, you can use black pepper. You can use whatever pepper that you have. It's okay as long as it's, that type of pepper. So we have some soy sauce. I'm just eyeballing it. Everything I'm just eyeballing it. If it's looking like it's seasoned and you can really smell everything in there, that's just, the more you practice doing that, the better you get at it. Okay, the smell tells a lot. Smell can tell you if your meat is salty. Okay, so practice that. So we have here a layer of sliced onions, and I added about I want to say a 1/4 cup of water to those onions just to add a little bit of moisture to the Instant Pot. So we're going to set it on pressure cook. It automatically sets at 59 minutes, but I'm going to bring it to an hour and 20 minutes to assure that this pork belly is broken down. Okay, we'll wait for that little beep, and that's how we know that it's going to build pressure. Now that pot I just showed you was some sticky rice. I just threw that in there because I made it at the same time, but that's our finished pork belly. You see that tenderness? That's what you want. So here's our sauce. Okay, that's what we started with: brown sugar, soy sauce, 5-spice powder, sesame oil, garlic, and onion powder. And we let that simmer on the stove until that get nice and bubbly, and we pour that over our finished pork belly. I know I'm going a little fast, you guys. I'm going to put ingredients and measurements in the description. Okay, so we're going to let this sit and let that sweetness just glaze and get sticky over that pork belly while we make our sides. Okay, we're going to start with some olive oil in a hot wok, and I'm going to throw 2 eggs. I should have used more. I like a lot of egg in my egg fried rice, but I always forget until it's finished and I'm eating it. But you can put it in there pre-scrambled. I just was rushing for time, so I just threw them in a pot and then scramble them while they're cooking, just like that. Okay, you can do either way. So we'll cook this just until that egg is all nice and fully cooked and curdled. And then we'll add some frozen veggies. This is a blend I don't normally use because it has green beans and corn, but it's totally fine. Also added some sliced onion. We'll cook that for a couple minutes. So I'm going to add some soy sauce. I'm also going to add some oyster sauce and also some fish sauce. This is just eyeballing to taste, so add a small amount, and then if you need more, add more. So add that in early just to get a little bit of the sugars cooking. Also added some white pepper. That white pepper again is really important. If you can get that. A little more ginger. I seem to like the ginger. And this is garlic powder that I added. Again, use fresh garlic. I do not have it, but I recommend it. But if you do not have it, that's totally okay, you guys. As you can see, it's still going to be delicious. Okay, this is our sticky rice that I let cool. And you can use, or you know, not necessarily sticky rice, sushi rice. I'm calling it sticky rice, but sushi rice or short grain rice. You can use long grain. You can use a basmati. You can use a jasmine. You can use brown, but I prefer sushi. I've used jasmine. I love it. So I'm just gonna taste a little bit. You gotta taste your food. And I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce, but as far as that rice preference, it's really totally up to you. That's some MSG I just added. Super necessity. If you're not okay with that, do not add it, okay? But it does give some sort of authenticity. Well, it definitely does, okay? So here's our baby bok choy. I love bok choy. Just got really excited, but I really do. I love the texture and the taste and everything. So I'm trying to keep these in quarters. So I'm just cutting at the base and making sure each leaf stays intact. So cut down once and then, you know, again in quarters, and then just ripping away at the leaves to make sure we get these even quarters. You can rip off each individual leaf or cook them whole. I just wanted to try something different because I have an idea for plating that I seen on another video, and so I wanted to try this, and I actually really like it this way. It's perfect for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish cutting all these bok choys. And you see, when you remove those outer layers, sometimes you'll get stuff in there like that. Make sure once you finish these quarters, you really thoroughly wash that bok choy. It could be full of dirt. So this is the way I tried to plate it initially, and I didn't like it. So we'll just do the classic way like this, okay? There we go. There is our finished product. Our rice, our pork belly, and our bok choy. This is a delicious meal, guys. So if you have time, please make this. You're not going to regret it. Take that remaining sauce, okay? Don't lose that and pour that over that meat. You could sop that up with the rice or whatever. That sauce is really, really good. It's really sweet. Got a little piece of corn on there. Let me get that off. But there you go. That is our meal today. I hope you enjoy, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Hit that bell so you can get every update, okay? Have a good one, you guys.